Another dream is within reach. A student opens up a book. An entrepreneur takes another look.
Learning does not end with graduation. Every season of life offers new lessons, new skills, new perspectives, new opportunities to grow. Healthy communities encourage curiosity long after classrooms are left behind. Tonight our panel asks, how can communities build a culture of lifelong learning? Welcome to the Thunderdome. Good evening and welcome back to America Together Radio. Last episode we explored how communities prepare the next generation of leaders. Tonight we examine one of the habits that strengthens every generation. How do communities encourage people to keep learning throughout life?
So learning isn't just for students.
Exactly. Communities become stronger when people continue learning, sharing knowledge, and developing new skills at every age. Tonight we'll discuss curiosity, education, practical skills, mentorship, adaptability, and creating communities where learning is celebrated instead of finished. President Pipeline, when you think about lifelong learning, where should communities begin? We'll hear your answer right after the break.
The afternoon rolls in, the county fair is buzzing, and the weekend can begin. The fiddles start another tune, the laughter carries through the air. Families.
Welcome back. Tonight's question, how can communities build a culture of lifelong learning? President Pipeline will begin with you.
Thank you. Communities should begin by celebrating curiosity. Questions are not signs of weakness. They are invitations to grow. When people feel comfortable asking questions, they become more confident learners and stronger neighbors.
So learning begins with curiosity?
Exactly. Curiosity leads to understanding. Understanding leads to better decisions.
Sometimes adults think they are supposed to already know everything.
One of the strongest leaders can say, I don't know yet. Let's learn together.
Liberty Jack, your perspective.
Communities should make learning accessible. Libraries, workshops, apprenticeships, public discussions, volunteer experiences. Learning happens in many places besides classrooms.
So education belongs to everyone?
Absolutely. Communities thrive when people keep developing new skills throughout life.
Every person has something they can teach. Every person has something they can learn.
When knowledge is shared freely, everyone benefits.
So a culture of learning is really a culture of sharing.
A wonderful way to describe it. After the break, Lady Progress discusses encouragement and confidence in learning. Captain Constitution explores preserving knowledge while preparing communities for the future. Stay with us.
The same as it has through the years. Watching travelers come and go.
Welcome back. Tonight we're exploring how communities can build a culture of lifelong learning. So far we've discussed curiosity, asking questions, and making learning accessible. Now let's continue. Lady Progress, how do communities encourage people to keep learning?
By creating environments where people feel safe to grow. Encourage questions. Celebrate progress. Treat mistakes as opportunities to improve. Confidence grows when people know they are supported while learning.
So encouragement helps people stay curious.
Exactly. People continue learning when they believe growth is possible.
Captain Constitution, why is preserving knowledge important?
Communities become stronger when experience is passed from one generation to the next. History, practical skills, civic traditions, lessons learned through service. Knowledge shared today prepares tomorrow's citizens.
So learning connects past and future?
Very much so. Wisdom grows when each generation builds upon the last.
President Pipeline, what stands out to you?
Healthy communities make learning part of everyday life. People teach one another. Neighbors share skills. Mentors encourage beginners. Learning becomes something we do together.
Knowledge shared freely strengthens everyone.
Encouragement unlocks potential.
Shared wisdom builds stronger communities.
Maybe the smartest person in the room is the one still willing to learn.
That's a habit worth keeping for life. Market Maverick off microphone, and maybe label the workshop Coffee Educational. After the break, Market Maverick discusses learning through practical experience. Professor Data explores research on lifelong learning, and the People's Advocate shares simple ways every listener can keep learning throughout life. Stay with us.
I'm Jeremy Levan. Rural communities understand problems that national politics often ignores. Distance, roads, hospitals, water, agriculture, energy, broadband, schools, and local services are not abstract issues. They are daily realities. America Together 2028 wants those voices included.
The sun is shining through the trees, and there's a little music on the breeze.
Welcome back. Tonight we've discussed curiosity, encouragement, and sharing knowledge across generations. Now let's ask an important question. How do communities help people turn knowledge into wisdom? Market Maverick, how do communities help people learn practical skills?
By giving people opportunities to practice, volunteer on a project, learn a trade, help organize an event, work alongside someone with experience. Knowledge becomes confidence when people have the chance to use it.
So experience reinforces learning?
Exactly. The best classrooms are often found where people are actively serving together.
Professor Dade, what does research suggest about lifelong learning?
Research often associates lifelong learning with greater adaptability, stronger problem-solving skills, and continued civic engagement. People who remain curious and continue developing new skills are often better prepared for changing circumstances.
So learning helps communities adapt.
Very much so. Communities that keep learning are better equipped to face tomorrow.
People's Advocate, what practical advice would you offer listeners?
Learn one new thing this month. Read a book. Attend a workshop. Ask someone to teach you a skill. Then pass that knowledge along to someone else. Learning grows when it is shared.
Quick thoughts.
Curiosity keeps communities moving forward.
Knowledge becomes more valuable when it is shared.
Encouragement gives people confidence to keep learning.
Communities preserve their future by preserving their wisdom.
Healthy forests grow because each season builds upon the last.
After the break, each mascot shares one lifelong learning habit that every community can encourage. Then we'll conclude tonight's discussion and preview our next episode. Stay with us.
Paints the sound with gold.
Welcome back. Tonight we've explored how communities can build a culture of lifelong learning. We've talked about curiosity, encouragement, mentorship, practical experience, and sharing knowledge. Now let's close with one final question. If you could encourage every community to practice one habit that keeps learning life throughout life, what would it be?
Stay curious. Communities remain strong when people continue asking thoughtful questions and seeking better understanding.
Share what you've learned. Knowledge grows more valuable when it helps someone else succeed.
Encourage beginners. Every expert was once someone learning the basics.
Preserve wisdom while embracing new knowledge. Healthy communities honor both experience and discovery.
Nature teaches continual growth. Communities flourish when people never stop growing either.
Practice what you learn. Experience turns information into lasting wisdom.
Teach one person something useful. Learning spreads from neighbor to neighbor.
Reflect regularly. Learning becomes lasting when people pause to evaluate, improve, and apply new understanding.
Lifelong learning keeps communities adaptable. Curiosity becomes innovation. Mentorship becomes leadership. Knowledge becomes service. And each generation leaves the next a little better prepared than before. Communities that keep learning keep growing.
What's next inside the Thunderdome?
Next time our panel explores Episode 027, How Can Communities Encourage Creative Problem Solving? We'll discuss imagination, collaboration, experimentation, practical innovation, and creating environments where good ideas can flourish. You've been listening to America Together Radio, simulated mascot debate Thunderdome. Today's discussion featured fictional mascot characters created to explore civic ideas through respectful conversation. The characters are fictional. Their conversations are intended to encourage curiosity, lifelong learning, and stronger communities. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep learning, keep teaching, keep growing, and we'll see you inside the Thunderdome.
The same as they have through the years, watching seasons come